Final card, the outcome. The outcome after this whole hour, we're going to talk about the outcome of all of this. Robert Kardashian, what he thinks about Kardashians now. Judgment. Girl, judgment facing the Kardashians. This is a major arcana, and it's facing the Kardashians. And it says judgment. I don't think I've ever had this card, so this is a new one for me. It looks pretty strong. I'm like, girl, judgment as your final card is kinda intense. Where's this girl? Judgment, where are you? There it is, right next to the world. Wow. Girl, oh my God, okay. This is, I think that's a 20, right? That's a 20. I think, yeah, that's a 20. Okay. Judgment, facing the Kardashians. Ruled by Plato, the god of the underworld, an angel sounds a trumpet, suggestive of the final judgment. This is a card of transformation. A fresh start is possible. It is time to forgive and forget, or perhaps do some soul searching. A promotion may be in the works. Girl, reversed, stop delaying the inevitable. Indecision can lead to missed opportunities, bitch. So that again, girl. Judgment. Final card, the outcome. Ruled by Plato, the god of the underworld, an angel sounds a trumpet, suggestive of the final judgment. This is a card of transformation. A fresh start is possible. It is time to forgive or forget, or perhaps do some soul searching. A promotion may be in the works. Reversed. Stop delaying the inevitable. Indecision can lead to missed opportunities. This is so intense to me because, like, why or how does this happen? It's just weird. It just weirds me out. I don't know why. It's just giving me this sense of like, we are here, right? Like through the whole cards, it's giving me like, okay, everything that's happened and everything that's moving forward, this is what's happening. You know, this is what's happening in terms of like understanding the world's point of view, understanding business, understanding the transformation. You know, it's going back to the previous card of saying like they're aware of cultural shifts, of what's happening with the world, with the disorder of everything. They're aware of it, and because they're aware of it, they're understanding how to navigate. And if they continue to talk to one another and to move together through this crazy storm that they're in, or the world is in, and how to navigate it to be successful still, and to move up and forward with their lives and their whole lineage of family, they need to be aware. And because when that does happen, this new transformation is going to happen. This new fresh start is possible into this new age of where this world is right now, because it's going crazy right now. You know what I mean? It's giving this sense of like, if you come to terms with each other, if you forgive or forget, it's time to forgive and forget, and perhaps do some social understanding yourself, understanding on how to talk to one another. It's giving me the sense of like, when you do this all with one another, this is what's going to happen. If you work on understanding what the future holds and how to navigate through that, you're going to go through with it together successfully. You know what I mean? A promotion may be in the works. Something big will happen in your lives, even though how many big things happen in their lives, girl? They're like just super successful. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's giving this sense of like, if you work and navigate through this cultural shift and change of the world, girl, together, you guys are just gonna be dynamite, you know? Like, I get this sense of like, Robert, like, I don't know what it is, because I mean, this is the whole point, is like Robert Kardashian, right? What does he think about the Kardashians now? And I get this sense of like, you have that campaigner, you know, you have someone up there, you know, blowing that trumpet, you know, someone's there, and they're pushing you guys to succeed, and they want you to own it, and to absorb it, and to understand it, and be there together as a family. And I mean, that's just like that's just the most, probably one of the most beautiful cards I've read. I mean, this is just card 5, but like, this is something I would totally remember, because it's so connected to family, you know, and to have that like other spirit, you know, if that is your dad or an angel, you know, it says here, an angel sounds a trumpet, suggestive of the final judgment, you know, when things are finally like there right in front of you, with the obstacles that's right there, you will know, or the family knows, that you have to be together to battle it, to overcome it, and to succeed after that. You know what I mean? And I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting this overlook of Chris, and just like always keeping the family aware, always keeping them knowing that, you know, things can change in a whim, but to be aware of it, and to talk with one another, and to be able to like find a solution to 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 of a resolve, you know, finding a resolve to things that that may cause problems, you know. And then there's this way of like saying that together you can beat it. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. This is just so cute, and just beautiful, and just absorbing. You know, this energy this whole time is just giving me this sense of like someone's watching over you. Someone's there, and someone's happy of where your life is going, and how you guys are connected. And if you keep staying like that, and if you keep pushing that, you know, push it forward, you know, the new start of a new age is gonna be good. You know what I mean? Stop delaying the inevitable. Stop thinking that this may not happen. This will happen. You have to be decisive. You know, the you can't miss opportunities, those that will benefit the family, and with each other, and like maybe talking to one another, and understanding that, like, you know what, I can't go through this alone. Let help, like, be there with me to go through it, because we are one with family, and understanding that, and just being a part of it. And I feel like that's where it's going, and it's just this clean energy. You know what I mean? It's giving me this really good, clean energy of protecting, always protecting. Wow, that was a journey. I felt like it wasn't that long too, but it's been like an hour and 15 minutes. I'm like, I mean, some videos was like ended up being 2 hours, and the other one was like an hour 30. The other one was just an hour, and it was like 95 minutes. But like this sense of like giving and like together, that's a word for this, you know? Isn't it such an awesome word for the Kardashians, and what Robert thinks of the Kardashians now, and the word being together? You know, it's such a connection to them, and what their dad is giving off energy to. You know, I can sense the spirit, you know, the spirituality. It's consistent throughout the read too. It's like this energy of beauty, and it's like giving me life and family, because I can connect to it personally. So that's why this conversation just felt like that, just a conversation, you know. I'm so excited to meet my family, and to connect with them more, and forgive and forget and to move forward. This is literally going to change my life too, because I need to resolve things as well. And it's just what's interesting about Tearing Sexy, we connect to these stories that we read into, the energy, the readings that we do, and how it connects to our life. Because then you start thinking about your life, and then you start evaluating this story and how it's like, oh, that kind of like tells me things about where I'm at with my life and ways where I'm connected to it, because I'm connecting to it with the Kardashians, in that sense of like family and together and being like that and being strong, knowing that you are strong when you're together. And it's just giving to me. It is giving, girl. I need to do that one time. But yeah. That was intense. That was such a very that was a very loving reading. Family, and it's such a weird reading to talk about now when I'm so strong in that right now. Like, I'm excited for the future and what it holds with that, with family. So I'm resolving things. I'm still in that journey. Every person's journey is different, and we somehow collide with one another because somehow it's still readable. It's still like conversational to understand people's life and the journeys they're in, and just moving forward, right? I don't know. I'm just like, I'm in that nice, peaceful state of family. That was a good read, guys. That was a really good read, you sexy girlies.